I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boakai. Your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boakai deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true. So many people thought I was never going to create families of Boakai. Because I want to become this. I'm not creating something because I want to create something. I'm creating something because we said yesterday, the one president will write private jet. But the Joseph Boakai at Waffle Power is buying private jet from here to go to the I will speak because people exactly the formula of past spend our own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right again. I have no regret to vote against one person. But there are people that are brought to power to regret why I have to vote for any nation. This country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, money is a project that we can make from nothing money from outside. And we don't want to empower people here. We say that are more voters. We have become more voters. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of you non-voters. Some people say about this later. They're breaking all the law. It's not you really breaking the law, but you want to go out. You know how people want to go out? You want to go where you use the time and take that too short. You cannot be a big shot, then you want to run through. You say Lord, I will make our time. Then you say you want to step out and you waste that time. You know why there can be whatever government is going to win. But most people is not happening, it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when now super connect government is and says, people don't know smaller than getting 1% of what they talk. But they sit down over there in the party and family from what they need. And the person that needs over and the party started to put to we ignore our family because some people are. You know, the CDC still control the Gombe house. Then they brought it out Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was me 2% to sign. I was me, I was Bani. Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with all on the leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boakai benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the 2011 because he had to run the money. Yeah. He benefited. Yeah. The other story about 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of owner, then he wants to prosecute us. He's not going to prosecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you to help you with lawyer, let my time go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and sign a resolution. I remember telling them why you did this. You know what he told me? No. Resolution is not a law. So starting with resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boakai sent a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now.
I called you Rescue One. Do you think I really believe that at 80 years old you would be able to rescue this country? We embellished it. You know, when you are a sales representative, when you're a salesperson, you're selling a commodity or a product, your job is to embellish that product. They say, Fantine, we can say, oh, fish or bone ratting. Did you think I knew, or did you think I mistook you for a rescuer? An old man who belongs to the dustbin of our history with a cake view, a man who cannot even operate a laptop computer? No, we settled. We made a compromise on you. That's what we did. We settled. We compromised. And we believed you were a good man. And we were sympathetic towards you. We in All Liberian Party. We saw you and touted you about and projected you as though you could rescue this country. And we called you Rescue One. How could you rescue the country when you could not even rescue your own finances? 12 years as vice president, we had to be begging for money all over the place. raising money to sustain you. What contacts did you establish as vice president? What? It shows today, everyone can see your campaign. It's a dysfunctional juggernaut led by people who have bought into this hype which we created, hype which we are sucking the life out of now. We will suck the life out of you. Not the wind out of your sail. The wind we put in your sail will take it back. How dare you call us insignificant when you were in political nobody after 2017 and we resurrected that dead political carcass of yours. You show us ingratitude and wickedness. Where are our falling out with George Weah? We did fundamental. The issues about which we disagree with George Weah are still issues that we are concerned about. But we're not here to give you power so that you turn it over to Jeremiah King and Prince Johnson. Jeremiah is a Liberian citizen. If he wishes to run for president, it is his right to run for president. But behind you, he and his warlord, his murdering, lunatical, deranged, unstable warlord godfather. We're not going to give the country to a warlord. Everybody used Prince Johnson in this country. Ellen used him to come to power. George Weah used him too. But neither Ellen nor Weah brought Prince Johnson this close as you, Joe Boakai, have brought him. You know what Joe Boakai did? Subsequently, Joseph Boakai reached out to me about a week or so later. I have that proof here too. I will show you as well. He said, Henry, now he has seen coming to be his cow now, to be milking. Let milk the man. He said, Henry, can you get Legan Yoremi, my dependable nephew? Do you think you can get Alex to donate $300,000 to the JMB Foundation? He tried to make it look like it's money for the foundation. Because he doesn't want to say for Cummins to give me money. Do you think you can get Cummins to donate $300,000 to the JMB Foundation for some initiatives, making it sound all decent and professional? I said, well, Uncle, let me think about it and I'll refer to you. To be honest with you folks, I never asked Mr. Cummins. You had just eaten the man's $45,000 US for a trip you had no interest in. Now you're asking me to go back to Alex Cummins through his people and make a request for $300,000. Then we say, you know, he might be inclined to give us the money because he wants something from me. So this is an honest man. Then the honest Joe Boakai, the Joseph Boakai that is supposed to be a decent, honorable man, is asking me to go to Alex Cummins under the pretext of being inclined to grant Cummins' request for him, Joe Boakai, to recuse himself from the political race and raise Cummins' hand. So he wanted me to go on the Cummins to go and get another $300,000 from Alex Cummins. I never did. I never delivered that message to Alex Cummins because I knew Joe Boakai was dishonest. Then I go ask Cummins for $300,000 to give to Joe Boakai when Boakai had just made a fun of Cummins in Ghana. At a meeting Cummins gave him money for. And this is and these are things we could not come to the public to disclose these things. We could not do these things because we were in too deep. We were in too deep. And so what did I do?
Distinguished colleagues, this is a two-faced issue.
This is a critical issue in this country, and we must stand up and speak it. Because for you to use the fact that prior
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to Freedom Hub on 87.9. This is the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. My name is Kai Oliver Kai. I'm here today with Princess Alexa Vanjakoli. Jointly, we're going to bring you all of what you need to know about your country, Liberia. Too many strange things are happening in the country. Too many strange things are happening in the Republic of Liberia. On today, somewhere around the Senko area, a motorbike without human being on it, a bike, nobody was riding it, started hitting people to the point where the bike ran into a vehicle, causing damage to the vehicle and injuring somebody as well. Can you imagine? The people said the motorbike was riding for almost 2-3 minutes. The motorbike was riding by itself, nobody on it. They don't even know where the bike came from. Nobody could say, "Oh, I was riding the bike and I moved on it and started riding by itself." Nobody can provide any substantial information to the situation, and so it is a troubling thing in the country. We don't know what the situation is, but again, we will play you an excerpt of what transpired. We'll play you some of the eyewitnesses, some of what they have to say about the bike situation. Motorbike, no rider, nobody riding it, but it started hitting people. Almost 3-4 minutes, ride. The thing you're riding by yourself, but it goes to hit you. Interestingly, it can hit people and it can fall down. Until you had to run in the car. There's some way the community walking around and they had to grab it. Why would motorbike ride set? What is happening in the country? What's happening? But again, this is the brighter note. We intend to start the show on the Monday's edition. On today, we're going to be looking into one of President Joe Bwaka's campaign promises he made to the Liberian people. I repeat, on today's edition, we're going to be looking into one of the campaign promises made by President Joe Bwaka. He promised the Liberian people that no child will sell in the street if he had become president. Oh, the thing I'm talking, you're laughing right now, right? Yeah, the Papa said I want to. All the things he said before coming to power, we played him. President Bwaka during the campaign told the Liberian people that no child will be selling in the streets when he is president of the country. So thank God he is not town chief. Thank God he is not paramount chief. Thank God he is not community chairman. He is now president of Liberia. And when you go to Vatan right now on the water side, the Johnson Street Bridge, you're going to find children selling. When you go to Famuma up towards the Invincible Park, down towards the Boulevard area, even in Convo, when you gave the cherry chance, they will sell in Convo. That's how devastating it is. We're going to look into that statement. We're going to look into it. We're going to elevate the hypocrisy and deception in it. At the end of the day, we will call on the president to do exactly what he promised us. You said children will not sell in the street when you're president. You can be, president 1 year, 3 months now, and we're still having kids in the streets. We'll remind you, Mr. President, our job is to help your rescue government succeed. The way we do it is not to be sinking praises to you. The way we do it is to remind you of your commitments you made. If you're flipping up on it, we bring you back to order. We bring you back to check. We remind you of what you said. And that's how we'll help you run the country. That's how we'll help you succeed as a rescue government. Just before we sum it up, the managing director of the National Port Authority is coercing 420 contractors at the NPA at the moment. I repeat, 420 contractors at the NPA rigs losing their jobs. They are going to be laid off after 3 months. Sekou Dukle is asking them to sign a compulsory waiver document indicating that after 3 months the NPA can sack me or they can call me back. After 3 months, I'm waiving my rights. Although I have been contractor for a long time, although according to the Liberian law I am supposed to be employed, although according to the laws of our country by this time I should be having my employment instead of termination, but Sekou Dukle is forcing 420 of our people into involuntary resignation. Some of the contractors have promised not to sign. We are told that they are going to be going to court. And so when the time reaches, we're going to be in contact with the head of those contractors who decide to hold their ground, who decide to stand by the law in the wake of all of the lawlessness being perpetrated, being orchestrated rather, at the level of the NPA. The guys are bent on ensuring that they are not going to koto. Like the URTG will say, they are not going to koto in Sekou Dukle's parole. So they're not going to be allowing him to suggest what will happen to their future. According to them, they will take the NPA to court if that happens. So that is the news. 420 right now. And by the time it is December, Sekou Dukle will lay off the next 600. They are planning to have 1,000 of the contractors lay off at the NPA to pave the way for Sekou Dukle family members and members of the Unity Party. That is what we are told. So even if you are not from the CDC, the fact that you are a contractor who was inherited by Sekou Dukle, he was going to find means to sack you. This is the size of the program, like my brother Kawa would normally say on the program. When we come back, we bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia. After which, we'll run deeply into the issues making the news in the Republic. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. Let's take a break to be right back.
Distinguished colleagues, this is a two-faced issue.
This is a critical issue in this country. We must stand up and fix it. Because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already tell me pray. But before you pray, come up to me. There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed.
The essence of this exercise, excuse me, the essence of this exercise is to know the fact.
Liberia, from the center to interior. If you accept, let's stop it crime for
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Zion.
Crime Stopper, people bringing shelter to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, if you accept, let's stop it crime for all. Crime Stopper, people bringing shelter to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Keep it ourselves, let's stop it crime for all.
Okay, so welcome back to the program, Freedom Hub on 87.9. Alexa, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, where you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about today. A couple of things are basically happening in Liberia every single day, and I think it is upon us because we have already committed ourselves to doing exactly what we do here on a daily basis. So we have a lot to talk about, and we'd like to say welcome.
Okay, so basically, oh, yes, okay. All right. So we got a lot of issues. We got a lot of issues to talk about. Plenty of things happening in the country. Plenty things happening in the country. And so we want to say welcome to all of you, our people. Again, for those of you who are in the diaspora, I want to say hats up to you. It is a wonderful thing to join you again this new week. It promises to be very, very important. Well, the MPA has decided to lay off 420 employees. 420 contractors. These are people who have been there. Some of them are closer to the end of their probational period, where they're supposed to be employed fully with the entity, due to the labor law of our country. But out of the sudden, the guys kept calling during the course of the weekend, and even up to this morning, I got several other calls that Sekou Hussein Dukle, the managing director of the Freeport, is coercing the individuals who are contractors at the MPA to sign a piece of paper. Now, the paper they're going to be signing, and those of you who are affected by this, when we open up the lines, call us, but don't call your name. If you got a relative who is going to be affected by it, call us during the course of the calling segment, and don't also call your name. I beg you. Yeah, it is important we stress that, because this debate will be on for a very long time. So he called the guys, and they're giving the people, and the document they're giving them to sign is to work. So I'm signing, giving MPA the authority after the next 3 months to either rehire me as a contractor or they can sack me. Meaning all I'm working as a contractor, whether 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever the time is, whatever, Taylor time, Ellen time, Toyota, Julie Bryan time, all the time I worked here as contractor and was not fortunate to be employed. It means I am giving Sekou Dukle the right to fire me at work. Like that, when you live through your probational period as a contractor, if the end of the day decide to sack you, it's not gonna work. They can just do it like that. To do it, they have to give you some back pay and other settlements. But Sekou Dukle doesn't want to have this whole in the favor. So he is giving them particular paperwork to sign that in the next 3 months you will they choose not to rehire you. That is what we have on our hands, Alexa. That is what the people are complaining about. Sign the paper, and in the next 3 months, we'll decide whether we retain you or not. It will put your name up and say, oh, we choose you to renew here as contractor, then mean you will come back to work after 3 months. But if you don't see your name, it means when the 3 month period finish, you take your last pay, go back and don't bring your phone anymore. No one see you yet. We flagged this thing last week. Today we are beginning with it because there is a new twist in the situation. There are some workers who said to themselves that they will not subscribe to what Sekou Dukre is trying to run down their throat. They said they will not allow it. They will not sign. And the 3 months period that they're supposed to work for, I think the 3 months period will be beginning this month. They said by the time they are at that level, the guy said they will not sign. And so it is very, very concerning. Very, very concerning. But for those of you who are listening and you're playing the cash giveaway, remember, you will have the chance to win $4,000. Star 799, star 11 hatch will put you through. Only lose star sell MTN users. Star 799 hatch, you select Freedom as spot number 11. Star 799 hatch, you select Freedom as spot number 11 will give you $4,000. But Alexa, that is the conversation. That is what's happening at the MPA. And I just wanted to talk about this more. Maybe hear from some of the people. Perhaps some other relative is out there who is a part of it, or somebody is a contractor. And if you are a contractor, don't call your name or you call to the show. That's it.
Okay, so last week we actually talked about this a little bit, and while we talked about it, we played a video from the president, then former Vice President Joseph Yoman Boakai, and basically he said a lot of things in the audio we played. And I think my concern was, and my concern still is, why is it being done the way it is being done? Of course, you will have contractors. That is normal. You will have people who, have been at or a certain entity for maybe years. Some people have been there over a decade. Some people have been there for 5 years, 4 years, 2 or 3 years. And I didn't know if they definitely you will have your contract to expire. But the way it is now, Oliver, I'm really concerned about the people, 420 plus, right? Or 420 people. They're ordinary citizens, 100%. They've worked tirelessly. And I'm sure a lot of them expected at the end of the day, some of them will have, gotten an employment.
That is
because you will work hard for years, and after that you definitely want to be like, well, I'm sure I'm going to be employed based on my efforts, or just based on some of the things that are written down, or just some of the leverages you will want to have. But then the fact that now they're trying to get them to sign, like you're waiving maybe your right, or you're waiving your ability just to be employed or to have an employment. It says a lot about what's going on there. So for me, I want to know exactly is the intent behind the letter, or
political reason.
Exactly. I want to know what's the rationale behind that, because if it is really clear that you're saying you want to lay off 420 contractors after they've already served for a couple of years and their contract is expired, definitely you want to have them off. You don't have to tell them you have to sign this. Like you're signing a paper. So what's in it? What are the clauses? And what exactly are you telling them? Are you saying, oh, Alexa, you've been here as a contractor for 4 years, and now after a 3 months probationary period, we're telling you to sign this paper because we don't want you to come back here, or we don't want you to maybe take us to court, because sometimes you never tell if it is going to go to court.
They know that will take them to court.
Exactly.
Yeah, they know that.
So you never tell if it is going to go to court, or you have people to be like, no, this is unfair and this is not how it is supposed to be, or you have some things to give us, maybe benefits and all that. So the fact that you're telling folks to sign a particular paper, it says that there's an ulterior motive, and if this is not cleared out, Oliver, I mean, a lot of people will feel like, hey, they're being treated in a manner that doesn't represent humane, way that people should be treated, especially Liberians who have worked very hard and Liberians who have tried so much to do what they're supposed to do to survive. So now, for me, I want the MD to actually tell the public, and tell Liberians, like, why is it the way it is? Because for me, I do not understand like how they got to this point right now. And I'm sure a lot of people who are there, of the 420, you have young people, you also have the elderly, and you have a couple of people who have been here for a couple of years, and they would have thought, hey, the fact that I will have a moment where my contract will expire, I'm sure I will get employed, and I will be able to say, yeah, at least now I'm a full employee and I can do what I want to do. It is no longer a contract, because that is, like, Oliver, a progression, right? You've been there for a couple of years, and after that, definitely you need some sort of a status. And if you do not get that status, you be thinking, like, what's happening? So for me, I think Sekou Doumbouya should be able to tell us.
Go ahead.
He should be able the way it is. And I also want people who are also on that list, the 420 people, they also to call us and tell us what's really happening and what do they think and how are they going to handle this, because we're talking about a huge number of people. We're not just talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. No, 420, like, that's a lot.
And that's the initial.
A lot of people. In the coming days or weeks, you never tell if it is going to increase at a certain point in time. So they just have to answer the hard questions. They just have to address this concern, because it is on them 100%. And we're just here to talk about some of the evil we've gotten and how the public will know what's happening. But I think the people who are directly affected, they are to tell us, like, what's happening, how. Anything behind the scenes? Was there any discussion or any conversation held prior to this music getting to the public? Like, we want to know. And this particular document, we want to know as well, because if it is that way, Oliver, it means there's like a serious, dangerous, motive behind this. Is it to replace them with rescue missionaries, or like, what exactly is it? For me, I'm concerned. I want to know that seriously.
Okay, so. I'm getting some feedback somewhere. Yeah. All those who will be affected by this situation. Good. I think we're good now. Yeah, want to know all those who will be affected by this situation. Yeah, it's not cracking anymore. We just want to know, because to lay 420 off, and by December they promised to lay an additional 600. So the entire number of individuals that decide to lay off is about how you call this thing? Is about 1,000 individuals that choose to lay off. This is not sounding well to us. No, it is not sounding well to us. Don't make people jobless because you want to get other people a job. Don't give people job by putting tears in other people's eyes. It is not a good thing. People should not be given given jobs from a political perspective in this country. No. So we'll open up the lines for at least 6 to 7 calls on this particular subject matter. Then we call it a day on the particular topic. But what we are gathering is a very, very scary situation. That you went to the port and inflated the figures of those you were appointing.
And now you have issues.
The least you are giving people down there is $800 a salary. Now you want to sack $250, $300 contractors, from the entity just for you to maintain the 1,500, 2,000 up to 4,000 salary that you're paying at the entity. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You will increase poverty. You will increase hardship. And the next thing we'll be concerned about is where is the so-called rescue? Because a rescue government should not be fighting to put people in poverty. Now what are you doing? To send 420 human beings home, to place them out of job, out of income, daily income, it's disgusting. For every single salary earner in this country, based on the statistics that we have before us, for every single salary earner in this country, there are 10 dependents. So the salary earner plus 9 other human beings living on that one salary. So you say 420 times 10. That's 4,200 Liberians. You are depriving of food. You are depriving them of school fees. You are depriving them of almost all of their livelihood. You are taking them from eating their dry rice to feasting on gari and salt. That's what you're trying to introduce. 420 human beings going home. You are sending 4,200 human beings home. Those people were there, and the government you criticized of being corrupt, the government you said was inept, that government was paying them. The 420 people, they were at the Freeport. The government you said were not doing anything correct for the people. The government managed to pay them. You got all of the ideas, you got all of the knowledge, book. You guys are the best people. You empower now to maintain common 420 human beings on the payroll. You can do it because you inflated the payroll. You bloated the payroll with too many people. A lot of people will huge salary. You can no longer support it. That's why you want to cut down. We also have severe information on the NPA refusal to contribute to the national budget. Initially, you may be more about the 2 million. Since that 2 million situation you announced, NPA can no longer give anything substantial to the Liberian government. Is it that you are giving the money to different place? Or you are not generating the money anymore because you have bloated the payroll? Mr. Sekou Hussein Dukre and the rest of his deputies at the NPA should understand that the 420 Liberians who you are about to lay off are people with families, people with responsibilities, people look up to for survivability, and you don't want to put them into poverty. Your government did not tell our people in 2023 that you were coming to enslave them. You didn't tell them that you were coming to put them out of job. You promised heaven. You promised safe haven for all of them. You promised a life of abundance. That's what you promised. You did not promise any day that you would do this to them. And so we are advocating on their behalf. So if you are affected directly or indirectly, maybe your boyfriend, your friend, your sister, brother, or uncle is going to be affected, call us and let's have your input. Just 6 to 7 calls, then we call it a day and go to the next topic. So 086 500 104, 086 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. For those of you outside Liberia, especially our people in the diaspora, in the US, Europe, Asia, and the rest of the places, call us on +231 886 500 104. I repeat, +231 886 500 104. And this is for those of you on the international line. So let's go to the line right now and pick up the first batch of callers, beginning with this person. Good evening. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Carl Oliver, I will not call my name.
Okay.
I can't take people very quickly. The people that got to put down, the whole of them working in force for 25 years. Now, even if you want to work up it, you talk about it to the horse. Frustrated.
Okay.
One of the first family document, the thing he started to wait for his head, for him saying he will not do it.
Oh, the Bible said he will not do it.
Yeah, you want to that document to wait his first contract, they start another contract, you don't know what will happen to him.
Okay. Are you directly affected too? Okay. Okay. All right, my dear brother. We'll follow up on it. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing?
Good afternoon.
Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine.
We're great, my dear brother.
Okay. So the 450 person and
420.
420, right?
That's what we are told.
Yes, and you have to put down. They be scared that we will still withdraw another 420. These people that we withdraw will have opportunity to see their family as well. So it is give and take. Those people you put it out, they are reaching out all the believe. Only the agenda of President President Parker.
Okay.
They will be removed from the system because they won't do anything possible.
Okay. All right. So you know 100% that all the 420. Oh, you left the line. So you heard it, Alexa. Now this is very clear. The guy said once those 420 people who Sekou Doumbouya met there, they should leave because Sekou Doumbouya will replace them with additional 400. I mean, new 420.
But some of the people have
So even if the person was, if the person went that Judy Bryant time, if the person had been a contractor Honor Ellen, the caller is saying because Sekou Doumbouya will replace them with 420 new people. So it is you. I mean, that's the country you have. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you doing, my dear brother? Go ahead, sir.
My name is Robert Tanu. Prefer to be called original over my age. Very disenchanted looking.
Go ahead, Robert.
You know, if people say it to us and we talk it for fun. Yeah, we listen to radio. We listen to this thing. There's about 1,000 person supposed to be working, 5,000 person working there. So when you get there, you report down people. I'm a local man. I'm from local. I'm very, very, very disappointed in our party. See somebody working in your government, somebody that you appointed to serve in a key position. You committed bread for another citizen market. You said you're not doing nothing.
But
all your experience you say you get.
But you heard the caller. You heard the caller before you. The caller before you said they should move them because they're not supporting the government.
Because I would support who? Everybody that are working in CDC government are supported CDC. Everybody that are working in Manamtali government are supported Manamtali. This thing are coming happy and got direct impact on me. Yeah, I mean, like a family member that would be sacked or how you call it. But I got customers. I'm a businessman.
I know.
I started my market. At the end of the day, when it's those people that can sell a market, probably they come into the same market are selling at the end of the day. What become of me? What become of my family? So I'm very, very disappointed.
Okay.
People make work just to support people we didn't locate. At the end of the day, when you leave tomorrow, when I put my hand on I want people to say, oh, I locate, I got it locate, I had it locate. So it's very bad.
Okay.
I just know what to say. I think it's very, very bad.
Your name again? Your name again?
My name is Robert Tanu. Tanu. I prefer to be called original Loma man.
Okay.
I'm from Lopa.
Okay, Robert Turner. Thank you very much. We'll leave you, Robert. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Go ahead, sir. Oh my God, you left the line. You left the line. I didn't put you off. Let's see if we can talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Okay.
We're good, ma'am. Let's hear you.
I'm taking a break for the
Tupo Road. Go ahead.
Okay, you are in the body. The king of power 2005. What is this? This downtown people.
I agree.
They see anytime they kind of power they can get it but you're talking about people that are listen to it. You are here. That's why I told you on your show. They kill against us. You should support that on your campaign. And you can't say that you want to get the history.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were all there telling you how to make it spread. They make it spread. They don't want you to fight for your woman. Like you fight their woman.
Okay. All right, my dear. Thank you from Tupo Road. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing? Let's hear you.
How are you?
We're great, my dear brother.
I'm calling for Echo Band.
Echo Band. Go ahead for Echo Band.
I'm just trying to tell some people that you can't depend on something alone like government work, NGO, or you don't just depend on job. You know that anytime you will be sacked. But one thing that very someone will back up, we don't even business. Charlie Boss, you know what? I'm just trying to tell people, even you working for government, you know that anytime government can tell you, Mr. Man, go sit down. When you're working for government, working for any entity, open another avenue like business. If you get women that can do business, you must invest business in your job. And why are you trying to say, okay, the president shot then? Who you will pay? You can't blame the president. Blame the people tell them what they are shot. You can tell me say that what they join with the president, you can't do
No. Hello. Listen. What? You didn't even call your name. What's your name, my brother? Fire is there. Okay, I understand. I know exactly why. But Fire, our concluding statement will address your issue. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you, my dear brother?
I'm okay. I'm really calling from the RRA house.
Go ahead, my brother.
Let me tell you, we knew, I said I believe that this April Food Administration will consume this disaster in our country. It's not strange to us, right? We knew that. So people do what told them and what the Bible said and what God said that to where thing or what the person was, they said the administration when we are king out when the army cut that down. That cut that down is the thing to complain. We have nothing to complain about now. That is the start of taking.
Okay. All right, my dear brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll take three more calls, and we go to the next topic. 3 more calls. Fire from I think Randa Street or where he called from. Fire. I mean, you missed some points, but we'll respond to it. Go ahead. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. Good evening. Go ahead.
Okay. So the people that talking, saying people who do trade or people who do business, you know, it takes to start 420 MLB. What's able to do other than venture and one start in employing with 4,000, 3,000 intention like making 180 and say that do business. Everybody women that know how to do business. You know how many people benefiting from that people? They don't be saying things that will bring comment to our country. We're already suffering. I was here for our sharing the calamity. I don't increase the thing for all. I bless you and say, bye.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Very much for your input. Okay, so we got two more calls to take. I don't know. Okay, let's take Man CC quickly, then we go and find one more caller. Go ahead, Man CC. Let's hear you. Good evening.
How was the weekend?
The weekend was good. Complain. Thank God.
Yeah, election those already left them as some take or take it. If they walk out, go back. If they left there, take or take it.
That's it.
No. Let me say to the Labrador people, hello, my Boaka, he will make all way for you, ever says. If you are new, you will go Boaka. What we want to tell you, you want to understand that. Boaka will make a way for you. You make it way for your way of life.
Yeah, Master.
Yeah. No, so not say a Master. That's not there for you.
Okay.
So it's a public. The public is also the people that need listening. So it's for the young man. What if we see Kel Wasa? I saw Kel Lessa. What if we see Kel Lessa? Let's put it They take you there for a job of 400 from our party. They put it in the gas at home. So take care of their children, everybody will. When it's very old, in the country, Boga say, you have to talk about property here. Boga job, 4 property there. In 4,000, somewhere you can't. You only 2 party. Or you sell on a show, you can't do it. Inside our lap, who you buy all the two. I want to let you call in kind of defend everything that's happening now in the country. I want to call, let you call on your show, man. Let you tell you something on the show. To tell you, I say you are lying on your show, you're the upper guy, you're going to put down. So that's happening now already. I want you to pay. Although there's no butter, one butter. One butter, my father, my hand, my child, they're selling. One butter, let me put do. We do. They will try the problem.
So Boga must sack the people?
One more time. That's okay. I said, one more time, my farmer sold there, but you can go back. One more time, Waka, sell it there. Oh, what's you? Whatever you want to get, choke it there. You in the party, choke it because we're behind you. They say, well, Boka, we I say, they're about, what did I say, after you? Get what you want. But Boka, they didn't have to buy them. Boka, they didn't have to buy them. Okay, if you keep on Boka, Boka, they didn't. We were sharing them for watching and we were laughing. So there, it's hotting there. They walk around. What are these people there? What are the I'll tell you, they said, no, I didn't go down here. Oh, talking about them was 20. I painted them some month. Yeah, okay. I painted them. But the power said, well, we're going to big job. They're going to be company for your father and your mom. They're going to get joy. Oh, we're getting you listen. So there, it's hotting there. They will not cry. Okay. They will not cry. What I said, what about that?
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, Master G. Thank you. We'll leave you with Tech Williams W. Go ahead, Williams. We're great, my dear.
Let me say hi to say Aleza.
Go ahead.
If you just put person will bring so that movement why is going on is not correct in the country. President Boga came, your comrade came to say that you may bring life better. And what he said, he came to rescue. You just can't rescue people, then you don't something, they're putting it down. How President Boga is funding the poor to get anything for your family? How you expect them to go to school? There's a run thing that they're going to stop. You just put it down all over. It's a run thing that this person is doing. Can't let person stop. Any trouble?
Okay. All right, my dear brother. William W. Wu from the civil rights movement. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead, my dear brother. How are you?
Let me say hi to St. Alessa. This is Edmond Carr, the visually impaired guy that giving Boga feet to the fire to the Lord. No, you know, everything that is happening in this country, sometimes we feel for other people because that's fight it happening the way it happening. But everybody did not subscribe to it. But they say one apple spoil all.
That's right.
Everything that happening all over, like I said, when you win, wherever they have 450, you will put 350 down and allow 100 people to be in the position.
That's why you said.
They were not used. You guys play it over on freedom. Media that were pushing the agenda for the Liberian people. Some of the people said that was not true. He was not going to do it. So now it is happening. Should we cry your cry? We don't know. The only thing that we will ask you guys to please follow only for us is that if they put the 450 human being down, let all 600 to be added, you're trying to verify whether they are bringing in the same number or they are doing it because they wanted to reduce the number and add it to their salary. That would be asking you people, getting to you people to
we will get the information. We will get the information from the controller department, the HR, even the MD office. We got people that we can get information. Forget it. We'll get all the information we want. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because this guy, you are thinking all about this guy. The last one when he put to picture 2 million. He started working at the CDC government and said, we can serve for 6 million. We're making budget support.
But right now, he's not.
The country budget.
He's not supporting. He's not supporting the budget right now. I mean, there's a whole gap. Welcome,
man.
Thank you.
Black Eye Unity Party, man. Thank you.
We'll leave you right there, my dear brother. Let's leave you and go to the line and talk to this other person quickly. All right. No, the international line is misbehaving. What kind of problem here? Okay, let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? Hello, sir. Go ahead. International number.
Okay, my little brother, how you doing?
We're great, Mr. Tom Gear. Tom Gear. Yeah, Tom Gear. Go ahead, Gear. Where are you joining from, Tom?
Okay, brother, the thing that's happening is not strange. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling from Pennsylvania, United States.
Okay, go ahead.
The thing that's happening is not strange. We sat down here and listened when the campaign was on. The old man told the Liberian people that when we were in government, either that we have 100 persons, we have 500 persons working there. So if I get in power, I will cut them down.
Yeah, hold on. Let me play. Hold on. Just pause a bit. Me play. Just hold on. Let me play.
Okay.
Where there used to be at least 100 people during our time,
Okay,
you have 500 sitting there, and they go with their assigned salaries out of structure completely. We're going to cut them down. You don't need all of this. Where we're going to cut them down. You don't need all of this. Where there used to be.
Okay, all right. So that's what you said. Go ahead. I just wanted to remind the people.
Okay, so the point I want to make. The point I want to make. You see, for every working government, I was working at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. When the Ministry of Planning with that of Finance, I was Gafon time.
Yeah.
Gafon didn't touch anybody. Gafon never cut down staff to say, "Oh, I bring it people from the end to the other end." They absorb everybody. But when I'm not calling that my nigga man, I saw
No. Hello. You got to take that back. No, take that back.
You don't have to.
Take that back. You don't have to.
Let me learn.
No, you got to take that back.
Let me learn.
Take it back.
Okay. So let me learn.
Take it back, please. Take it back, then you proceed.
Okay. I'll take it back.
Okay, proceed. Let's move. Go ahead.
Okay. So
you can mention Amaro. I'm mentioning his tribe. Go ahead.
The point I'm trying to make is that a friend of mine called me yesterday. And the fellow is in Liberia. He said, Duke trying out whole men or entity to Muslim community.
Okay, no, we'll leave you right there. We can have all of the other conversations, but we're not going to go that. We're not going to go that route. I know Segu is hiring family members. That's why he's doing that nepotism. But anything religious, anything tribal, no, I'm not going to get involved with it. Trust me, I'm not going to do so. But let's go and take the last 3-4 calls that we call it a day. You can mention if the man is doing his thing, mention it. And let me say this: listen to people. They got some crew people, they got 40 crew people. A girl man, they got some crew people, they got 40 crew people. Every tribe got good and bad. Every religion, they got some pastor that work correct. They got some pastor that can drink liquor and do baba thing. They got some Gugu imam, they got some Baba imams. So don't use one person attitude and link it to their tribe or their religion. No, I will not support it on the platform. I'm very sorry, but I will not support it. Let's go and talk to the other person on the line. Do you want a man by himself? If the man's influences or a friend and relatives, we know that he has appointed a lot of relatives, but that should not lead us to attacking the entire. I'm not going to do that. For this show, trust me, this show's too civilized for it. We're not allow it. Let's see if we can talk to. Is this person calling to participate on the show? Yes. Let's talk to this guy. Then we'll talk to one more person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Okay.
How are you, Robert?
Good afternoon to my dear sister.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. You know what happened here? The Unity Party from 2005 to today, they can never change their behavior and attitude. You know that during the 12 years of Malansari, people name on payroll here who are living in America. So you get it back on your mind that say who do it and get a family in America, the one that need to be placed on the NPA payroll. So, you know, they put into, they said rescue, the king was rescued somebody and they said, including the Joseph Newman Boakai. Look at all the important position in this country, especially when it comes to a ministerial position. All of that, if they're not Joseph Boakai relative, will be Joseph Boakai, close friend. So they're putting people down to put their own people on the payroll here and other country, not only in America, even right closer to oil, Sierra Leone, Guinea, all want to put the people there. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave it right there, and I think that will be the end of it. After this last person, go ahead quickly. We'll take break after you. Hello, sir. How are you, Chief? Oh no, your line is terrible. You gotta. Logan Town, go ahead, Chief. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, the menu is fire. So, yeah, I'm under the fire. So, but regardless of it, Alessa, we gotta take a break and come back. But the guy who was saying this thing about people doing business, look, everywhere, and that's why we are hurt the way the government breaking all the laws. We are not taking any course. You know, the second topic, maybe when you want to still call and participate on this one, we'll give you the leverage to do so. The reason why we are hurt about this government breaking all of the laws in the country is because of the same thing that happening here today. People can work for a long time. Before the man could accept to become a contractor, he knew that if I accept to be a contractor, after so a year, I will be qualified for employment. Even if I'm not employed, but once I reach a particular length in my contracting operation, it is almost equivalent to employment. I mean, they can sack me easily. That certain level in your contractor stuff you can reach, people can sack you easily because you already reached to the point of employment. Maybe because no space, that's why they not enroll you on the employment list yet. Perhaps they got a pension. Other people who reach the pension age, then they will find means for you. So if the man labor spend 4, 5, 6 years, and maybe because of capacity problem, they end of the day want to hire you at that moment, and they still keeping you on your contractor stuff. Nobody should come and tell you, say, waive all the years you not spend here. And you say, oh, what the boss will go. And that's the thing you guys can keep doing in this country. You are supporting it because it is your government in power. That's good. Tomorrow, there could be another person in power. The 420 people who say who come and replace the people then with. Because I heard the other guy, let's say, he said, ain't other people to bring you on the payroll, so it's not bad.
Right.
Those of you who they come and put on the payroll, you'll be there for the next 4.5 years. For the next 4.5 years, you'll be on that payroll. Now, what's gonna be your fate if after 6 years Joe Biden is no more president, somebody else can be him or be cool will go on the slot? What if that new government go and the 400 people you put on the payroll, they remove the people? Is it the kind of country you want to live in that people will get job on the basis of who put party in power? Man, this is wrong. The man who is president today, President Baga, his son, Joe Baga Jr. in the maritime. He was at maritime all through Georgia was president. Joe Baga Jr. was at maritime. The former president did not say, oh, because I'm Baga's son, and he supporting me. He did not support me. He supported a power. So long as president will move from maritime. No. It was in 2023 when Joe Baga Jr. resigned from maritime because he said when he wanted to go focus on a power campaign. That is the country we should have. When you say you come to rescue the people of the country, you should come for every citizen and not to divide the population. Everywhere you find somebody who got opposing opinion to the government, they find means to sack you. Is that what you call rescue? But for those of you who are the supporters of this government and you're supporting all of these things, good for you. One thing you are doing is that you are sowing your own political seed. Pray to God when Baga is no longer president, the next president should be good. Pray to God if Baga and Kun leave the stage. Pray to God the next president and vice president should be good. They should not be lawless like what we have here. There should not be people who will choose to break the laws. If so, a lot of you who are celebrating today, you will find yourself in too many things that you will not be able to handle, because when it starts bucking back up to you, you will not be able to condone it. It's discouraging to find Liberians calling. They say, oh yeah, when Segu Muna people, they'll put water Liberian there, so nothing spoil. Good. That's how you see it. And let's quickly, then we'll go take our break.
I think, Oliver, some people lack sensitivity, and a lot of them are yet to understand what it means to empathize when people are going through a certain thing, you know. So I think where we are, it clearly says that a lot of people are still disregarding the fact that not everything should be political. And it will interest you to know that some of the folks who will be, you know, part of the 420 Liberians that will be laid off, some of them are people who maybe do not even have interest in politics. Some of them are just there as Liberians and they just want to work and earn a living for themselves. They want to feed themselves, their families, and they just want to survive at the end of the day. So some of them do not care about whether you're, you know, from the CDC or Unity Party or, you know, ANC and the rest of the other political parties we have in Liberia. Some of them, of course, they're Unity Party members. Some of them are, you know, from the CDC and all that. But I think at the end of the day, we should be able to look beyond all these things, because we are talking about the survivability of a lot of Liberians. And 100%, there are people who are contractors, and at the end of the day, they wouldn't be, you know, maintained, or they wouldn't stay in that space for a long time. They're going to go. But there are different conditions. And what we're saying here is very clear. I know elections have, you know, whenever you make a decision, you should be able to live with the results. But where we are now, we do not want to get to a point where you have Liberians to just sit back. Now already people are disappointed, people are disenchanted, and they don't understand what's happening. But I do think we should look beyond politics at this point, because they're ordinary Liberians. So for you who are saying, oh, 420 people, they're going to be replaced, of course. But what exactly is it that's going on right now? Why? If it is about, you know, you're unable to have them there, or you're unable to maintain 420 people, there's no need to have 420 more people now. It doesn't make any sense. Because it means you're trying to cut down costs, or at this point you don't need to have more people. That's why after probationary period you will have them to leave. But if you have them replaced, it means you have your own motive, and it is just for selfish gain. You have your own people, you want to have them replaced. So it doesn't make any sense. And you are saying people should do business and all that. I don't know if I won't say you get sense or not, because I don't want to be rude, right? There are people who are doing businesses. You wouldn't have everybody to do business.
But the very business people are complaining.
Exactly. And there are people who are doing businesses, but then you don't have the environment to have them to thrive, right? They're doing businesses, and the sellers are more than the buyers. So you already have a difficult moment right now in Liberia, and then you're trying to be insensitive. It doesn't make sense. If you want to defend, it is okay.
Yeah,
you can go ahead and defend.
Pray God, no government should come back, you know, after your,
like, seriously, it doesn't make sense. So we all just have to make sure we understand what's happened. You listen to people who caught, a lot of them. Some of them may not be directly, you know, affected, but some of them are, and you get it. So for me, I don't know where we're going as a country now, and I don't even know where we are, because it seems like we're on a very rocky road, and we don't know where we're going. We're just stuck. It seems like we're moving forward, yet we're backwards. So it's like really crazy.
Okay, all right. It's really, really crazy. Let's go. Like I said, we promise to give people money. Let us just do just that quickly. So somebody has won $4,000. Let's run and call the person quickly. Let's call the person, and maybe we can call another person and call another person. Then we take our break and come back to the topic. Yeah, let's see whether we can talk to this person. Our record shows that he or she won 4,000 Liberian dollars. Hello, how are you? Oh, oh man, how you know say I don't call him? You want to call your name? Negative. How many times did you play? Negative.
6 times.
You played 6 times. Congratulations. Yeah. But you got the 4,000 on your phone, right?
Positive.
Okay. All right, my dear brother. Let's organize security, man. Negative. Positive. Okay, so that's what it is. 4,000 Liberian dollars on his telephone. Let us do this quick one. This is for those who have been playing and have not been successful enough in winning. Yes, so we thought to give you this piece. We thought to give you this one. Yes, you've been playing, but you have not been winning. We thought to give you $1,000. So let's see whether we can call a few of the people who are going to be winning 1,000. We just want to do it quickly, then we go home. Then we go to the next topic. The next topic is very interesting. And that is where Alexa says she want to go. Alexa want to spend more time on it because President Baka, they wanted Babylon talk during the campaign and he's not doing. It's very, very concerning. Let's see if we can call this person and dash them $1,000. The whole problem with it, we're not got a chance to call all the people who winning. So let's just call a few of them, then we call it a day. Let's call a few of them, we call it a day. Let's see if this person is on. Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine.
My name is KOK from Freedom FM.
Yeah, my name is Patient.
Patient, you got $1,000 on your telephone from Radio Entertainment Liberia. Congratulations, because you can play plenty of time. That's why the people give you some money. Okay, so the high looking. So when you play, you win, so that we can give you some of your money. The high looking. Okay, congratulations. We leave you right there, Patient. So let's call one more person, then we go. My mom eating. I want to go talk. I want to talk something. I want to remind President Baka. He said something to us during the election time, and he thinks we forget. Yeah, that's a simple English. Yeah. President Baka told something during the election time, and he thinks we forget. Because people not asking him questions. Almost all the media men in the country now want asking questions because I hate men. For us, we ask you the hard question. We will ask you the hard question. That's what we do. Hello, how are you? My name is KOK from Freedom FM. What are your name? Winifred Johnson. You got $1,000 on your phone from Radio Entertainment Liberia. That's true?
Oh, thank you. Thank last year.
Oh, yeah. So the high looking. When you play, you can win the play and give you some money back. Be hopeful. One day the big one will come. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So all of you there, you can keep playing star 799#. You select Freedom as spot number 11, star 799#. You select Freedom as spot number 11. It will take you directly. Hold on, don't worry. We're coming back for the topic. We're coming back for this real good topic. President Baka said during the campaign that when he became president, he said, he said the time the campaign was on, he said, hey, my people, when I become president, okay. When I become president, children will not be standing on the street. Children will not be standing on the street. That's what he said. Because according to him, children are supposed to stand on the street, not good thing. It has been 1 year, 3 months now running. Our papi. He can be in a convoy passing. He can be seeing children selling all the road. We are concerned about it. Let's go to it and play this for you.
Allow small children sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that go in the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. We will not allow small children sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that go in the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? It's election. You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, You see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be hitting on the top because we will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day to sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you see a new Liberia coming up. You see Liberia that will give you hope. You will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. You will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be hitting on the top because we will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia. We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies that bring the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be thing of the time because we will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to go in the street all day you sell. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you would check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months.
Okay. So my dear Liberian people, especially those of you listening to the radio, you see that because of the thing I kind of work today, this statement the Papa is making. This statement was made during a campaign. 4 months to election, President Bouaka made this statement. And I come and play it to do the interpretation so that you hear it. He said, if he became president, he will not allow children to sell in the street. Right now, as we speak, you go to Vamuma, between Vamuma to go all the way to ELW Junction, Boulevard Junction, 72nd Junction, New Georgia Junction, you will find children hawking pure water, corn. They're selling Munchie biscuit. They're selling Munchie chiwis. They're selling corn steak. They're selling chargers. As we speak, it is 1 year, 3 months, and the children of Liberia are still in the street amongst cars, selling so that their parents can find food to eat, so that they themselves can eat. We are not flagging this issue because we want to flag it. We are flagging it because this is a part of the reason why Liberians voted President Bouaka, because he told them that if he became president, no child in this country will sell on the street. No. And I'm not talking it. Joe Bouaka himself saying it. Campaign time. It is 1 year, 3 months. 1 year, 3 months since he became president. The children of Liberia are still selling in the streets.
We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school.
And you heard the Liberian people clapping right by him during the campaign. Today, when the children are supposed to be studying, they're in the street right now selling. When the sun is hot, 24/7, you find kids roaming the place. They're still selling. Now, am I saying Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did not do anything good to transform the lives of those children? No. Am I saying George Weah did not do anything to help the parents of those kids? Obviously, the answer remains no. But President Bouaka, during the campaign, made it appear to the Liberian people like his predecessors were don't care citizens. He made it appear like Ellen never had any idea on how to solve the Liberian people problem. He made it appear like President George Weah had no control managing the kids of the country. That's how he made it appear. He made it appear like both President Sirleaf and Weah didn't know what to do with the children. And so because he needed the presidency, he had to come hard on him children did not start selling in the street under George Weah. Children did not start selling on the street under Ellen. Under Julie Bryant, we saw children selling on the street. A portion of the Taylor administration, we saw that. I do not know what may have happened under Doe. But for President Baga to have gone to the campaign, by then he was not president, and inform Liberians that small children will not be selling on the street. And today, we are clocking 1 year, 3 months into his administration. Yet and still, we still have children on the road. Look, as I speak to you, yeah, my dear Liberian people, go to the street bridge right now. You find the children selling cold water, juice. Go there, you find the children. Go on the bridge. Go on the bridge, you find the children selling cold water. They're selling munchie Pringles, munchie this one, munchie that one. And I said, go. America got visa to go there. Even though America is restricting us, tomorrow we're having a conversation because of the how you call this thing? What is it? The lawlessness in the country, the breaking of the laws. America already restricted. America is about to restrict Liberia. We're already in the yellow zone. Different day, different conversation. But go to Johnson Street Bridge right now as I speak. Kids, small children, like Joe Baga said, are selling water on a road. And for those of you who in the keke and you in the keke passing with you listen to Freedom FM, you see the children, then you know that we don't lie on the radio station. The individuals who always say we can lie are people who hear the truth we can say. You go to church when the pastor preaching the truth, they can hear you. When they ask you how was serving of your faith time, not because serving was not good, but because the pastor preached a sermon that irritated your demon, and so your demon could not stand it. So the whole while you angry because you know demon ain't got no joy. So those who say we can do people who hear the truth, we can talk. So as we speak, if you in Keke, you in Texas, you in the Kilobin bus, as soon as you go down the Johnson Street Hill, you'll see the children there down there. And I bet for anybody to go as we speaking now to go and say you want to move the children from that road, you're not able because we already took pictures, we already took videos. People are already down there now taking videos, taking pictures of the children selling on the road, my people. So we are asking President Baga, when will he take these children from the street? Because he made that promise to us.
Not allow small children to sell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to bring the.
He did not want to stop with the small children. President Baga did not want to promise that small children will not be selling. He came back again. He said the Garden are doing offshore business. All what offshore Garden from Megan Street, Waterside, McDonald Street, Front Street, Vata, Rela, Gobacho, Douala, all the offshore girls. When they rehab, when he wanted to be president, they were living rehab now. He and President Weah and Francisco Kofa, all of them live in rehab. Whenever Weah wanted to be president of this country, he told people during the campaign that the girls who are selling their market money, they can't even do nothing for them. That he will make sure that they will find something better. And so he started telling them to count the months. How many more months from now? And y'all will not be selling, how do you call it thing? Usher goods again. Because, that's the implication. Take your time and listen to it.
We will not allow those young ladies to bring the street. The whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy right. You can't do it.
You hear me there? The moment when say they get it, what can we say in the street? And you're not getting, you talk more, you're not getting, Usher getting. We're not allowed them to be selling in the street where whole day they say the money they're making, it can buy rest. And let's say we're laughing about the thing, but it's serious. That's one of the things that fool some people to vote for the baby. Nobody won't be doing usher work. You buy the cartoon, 37 naira, then you finish selling it, you get 47 naira, you get 10 naira profit. To get that 10 naira profit, you gotta walk in the sun whole day. Nobody won't do that work. People choose to do it because they don't want to steal. The girls who choose to do those businesses, they choose to do it because they don't want to do something else. I don't want to mention it, to get money. So the children took their time to find food for themselves. They didn't complain to him. He himself saw them and told them that when he became president of this country, they will stop selling goose. Why day the goose they can't even make profit. I know why I want to talk about the paper. He himself, yeah. Listen to him. Listen to him.
How those young ladies just bring the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. Those young ladies just bring. We will not allow those young ladies just bring the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on your people. We will not allow those young ladies just bring the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on your people.
You hearing that? Whole day you're selling. The money you're making say you can't buy rice. That's what Joe Barker, President Barker, said to our people during the campaign. We're not allowing all you young girls who will be selling all day in the street. The money where they can even make say you can buy rice. Those are the promises you made. President Barker, please let me let you know that right to your house, Rehab Junction to your house junction, there are young ladies there doing usher business. It is 1 year, 3 months now. We are reminding you. You didn't make it appear like this is something you will take time to do. No, you didn't make it appear like that. In fact, you started telling the people to check the months. Check the month. How many more will get the election? The people say 4 months. In 4 months, in 4 months' time, you will see a better Liberia. President Barker, it is more than 4 months now. We are into 1 year, 3 months. The young girls are still selling on the road. I told you our job here is not to criticize you. Our job here is to help you to lead. Our job here is to help you to ensure that your rescue government is successful. The way we do it is not to praise you. It's not to sing for you. It's not to come here and be singing praises to you. The way to do it is to remind you of the things you said you would have done. Perhaps you have forgotten. Perhaps you don't still remember the things you told the people when you wanted to become president. You told our girls, you told our mothers, you told these Yana girls and Yana boys, you told these auction girls that how you become president of this country, they will not sell the goods that can buy rights for them. It is 1 year, 3 months, Mr. President. 1 year, 3 months into your promise. This is what you said. Our kind did not say it. You said it. You told the Liberian people that in as much as they will make you president, they will not sell market where can buy rights for them. And you made them to count the months.
We will not allow those young ladies to bring the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on your people.
You hear me? He said we won't put dignity on our people, which means our people are going to be selling on a hard son. It is not a thing of dignity. So during the campaign, he telling us we won't put dignity because he saw the Yana boys and girls. He saw the usher girls. So he said we won't put dignity on you. Who on this earth would not want dignity? Diana Ghana, when you say you put dignity on her, I mean you taking her from hard son to carry her to air conditioned office or somewhere better. So on the basis of these promises, they made you president. So people had no reason voting against Alexander Cummings. So people had no reason voting against Harry Monimba. Okay, they had no reason Clarence Monimba. They had no reason voting against Chewon Gonglo. They had no reason voting against George Weah. Eric, you're happy to Abeto. So many people had no reason voting against what the Papa named Lucini Kamara from ACOP. They had no reason voting against those people. They voted you because you told them these Yana girls, these usher girls, you told them that under your leadership that you would do it, and you did not make it appear like it would take time. No. That I pay you. I must come and start fighting now. Anybody bring that argument here? The Bible did not say, when I become president, it will take some time, I will restore dignity. No, he was telling them, as I speak to you, be checking how many months we get to election. That is to tell you how urgent it was to him. That is to tell you how he was prepared to do it in no time. And so to add it up, I can't play waiting for it to end. Then we'll go to Alexa, we'll finish, go take calls. I want to hear from Usher getting. To know what I maybe Alexa, maybe the private not pour all the Usher getting need down. You know, and maybe they're coming send on the channel or somewhere else to do be doing different. It's possible. But I'm coming. Let play it for it to end. But that is what you said. They will not criticize you. They will not politics. We are just reminding you. You know, so now old bogging forget. So maybe you forget, say, you promise our Usher getting, the Yana getting who can be selling, you promise them that you will give them a life of dignity. That 1 year, 3 months now. So you can say, oh, boy, I said the thing, how come no journalist in the country will ever remind me? Pape, all the journalists, majority of the journalists will not remind you because you're beginning to doing business with them. For us, we won't praise you. We won't do no praise and worship thing to you. Our job is to remind you. We remind you on the good things you say you will do. And when we notice that you are not doing one of the good things you promised to do, we will remind you. And that's simple. We will remind you from start to end. This is reminder number. How many reminder now? We now remind you about salary harmonization. We now remind you about private jet. And not make it. We remind you, say, oh, I bet you say you're going to ride private jet. The next day you join private jet. All I do now remind you about. You can do it. So we won't say the one, so you can say we didn't tell you. And that's what we're telling you. So I want you guys to listen to what he said about the Yana girls and Usher girls who can be selling in the market. The kind of life he promised for them. Take your time and listen to it.
You will not allow those young ladies to bring the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on other people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have.
You understand it? He said, that's why we here. That is the mission that we have.
And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today.
And that's how you heard it? And he told the gathering, he said, and I can assure you. After he said, want to put dignity on you, then he said, I can assure you that when you check your calendar, it is 4 months from now, meaning the moment you make him president, it will start. He didn't not separate. President Boga did not say it like he's doing separate. He was so overconfident about saying it to the point where he said, check your calendar. The promise that I'm making to you, all the security I'm talking, check your calendar. 4 months from now, it will start happening. That's what he said. I did not say it. Listen to him.
That's what we hear. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be hitting on the traffic.
Okay, so you heard him. So he said, after 4 months, the people, he asked, bro, how many months will take out the election? It was 4 months. He said, okay, so after 4 months, you'll see a Liberia hope. President Bwaka, with all due respect, His Excellency, it is not 4 months, yeah? 4 months passed ever since. President Bwaka, we are into 1 year, 3 months. Macklin Street. Oh, I get the point now, Alexa. I get the point now. I get the point now. I'm coming.
Oh my God.
I'm coming. Where been Yango? I got a point now. I got a point right now. Okay.
Mr. Bwaka, they didn't say there will be different options.
Okay. Hey, Yeshua. I hope this is the clipboard. No, that's not it. Baby boy will have to come.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Baby boy will have to come. This
Edna.
No. Okay. All right. Let's see. Teaser. Combine. Okay. I see something is coming to me quickly. Anyway, I mean we are not finding it. I don't know why it is misbehaving like this, but we'll get it later on. So that's what you promise the people. 1 year, 3 months now, it is not happening. And I say you can do it. We say you able to move these usher girls from the market and get a decent life. We are only reminding you that you've gone 1 year, 3 months. The chairman who say we're not going to be selling on the road under your administration, Pape, as we speak, they're on the road. Okay, maybe the people say, Pape say, if Pape not say they will not say, he said they will not say during school going hour. Okay, so they not say on the road during school going hour. What time is it study? In the evening? Okay, so it doesn't make sense, right? No logic in it. So no way you can defend that one. So the chairman still selling on the road, yeah, Pape. They are still selling on the road. They usher girls who you say you are going to give their life dignity, they still doing their usher work. You know they're getting a bad skin tag. Eh? In my hand, in my hand. That's how they get. You know usher journey. Eh? You know something.
Of course I know that.
In my hand.
On me, in my hand.
I can say it. On me, in my hand. President Bala said he promised during the campaign that the chairman would not be doing it again. On me, in my hand. New open. He said if he became president, that would not happen. Regrettably, we're having it today in the country. I don't know where we are, but let's say, yeah. I mean, that's it. We ain't got more time. Quickly, then we'll go take course. But I prepared there for you 2 promises, and we are reminding him to keep his promises. Simple.
Wow. Just wow. Oliver, whenever we have a government or whenever we have a new administration, citizens look forward to achieving a lot. They hoped for national security, and they also hope for progress as a country collectively. And I think regardless of different sides people have politically, one of the things that actually unites everyone in this country is a common shared value. And that is everyone is a Liberian. Together, we are Liberians. So whenever you have a new administration, definitely, whether you supported that person or not, 100% you want your country to move forward because it is about your country. And at the end of the day, you have to choose your country above all else. So when we had 2023 general elections in Liberia, Joseph Yuman Boakai, former vice president at the time, he had a lot to say to Liberians, a whole lot. And there were a couple of promises made during the campaign. Mr. Boakai's campaign promises were many. And I think based on what he presented to Liberians, that's one of the reasons he emerged as the winner of the 2023 presidential election, where he defeated former President George Weah. And for that, he ascended to the presidency. Prior to his ascendancy, Mr. Boakai made a lot of promises. Oliver just played a video. And in that video, President Boakai said a lot. And what he said, Oliver, that's something people have talked about prior to Mr. Boakai's, intention to go back to the 2023 general elections as a presidential candidate. People were always talking about, why do we have kids, in the streets, especially when you have, other kids in school. People talked about the fact that you had Liberians, young girls and boys selling in the street. That was like, a conversation for some time, and you would just forget about it at the end of the day. But Mr. Boakai said, and he did not say that as a person who was saying that out of mistake. No, he said that intentionally. He said that confidently, and he said that courageously. And I think one of the reasons he had to say, I'm not, concerned about why he said what he said, but I do believe Liberians went the way of Mr. Boakai because of all the sweet words he said to them. And of course, the gullibility of our society is at one of the highest peaks. And of course, you're going to get to some people, and some people will be like, no, he's just saying that. But the fact that he talked about you wouldn't have kids in the streets selling during school hours, I'm sure a lot of people are like, yeah, we want to have this, because you can have, young kids in the streets when their friends are in schools or during school hours. So I'm sure some people were drawn just, to that statement. And some people are like, we have to support Mr. Boakai. You can say all the words you want to say. You can use all the adjectives you want to use. But what makes your words authentic, and what also makes you a person who is transparent, and what makes you promote accountability, is the fact that what you have said, if you have not even done, but you are doing. Mr. Boakai talked about after 4 months, you're going to see new things in Liberia. In other words, you're going to see progress, you're going to see transformation, you're going to see, changes in different sectors. But for today, we're focused on the clip just played. 2024 has passed. That was a whole year, and we know exactly what we saw, we know exactly what we experienced as a country, and here we are, 2025. Now the question is, Oliver, has Mr. Boakai fulfilled that promise of his? Right now, as we're on this radio, if you're in a commercial car, maybe going Congo Town or going to Pinsville, are you seeing kids selling? Maybe you would say because it's like 5 p.m. now, or after 5 p.m. But in the morning, when you're going to work, in the afternoon, when you're going to do things that, you usually do you not see kids selling in the streets, different parts of Monrovia? Do you not see that? Are the kids not Liberians? Because he was actually directing that message to Liberians. Are they not Liberians? Are they from Ghana? Are they from Sierra Leone? Are they from Nigeria? From Gambia? From Togo, Africa Coast? Are the children selling in the streets during school hours not Liberians? It has been over a year. We're in 2025, March. Today is the 17th day of March, 2025. Do we not have them there? Of course they're there. Of course they're there. So has Mr. Boakai fulfilled that promise made during the campaign? No, he hasn't. Are you also going to compare Mr. Boakai now to George Weah? Usually you would say we met it there. So of course, that's why, we're still seeing all these things happening. You were elected based on what you said. And Liberians voted you as their president on the premise of change and a rescue mission. That was exactly what you said. So rescuing the country, it is not just about sitting there while we have, a huge number of alleged corruption cases in the country, and then we don't know what's happening with that. And then you promise Liberians, this is the least thing. And then here we are, we don't know if we're proceeding in the right direction or if we're proceeding dangerously as a country. Mr. Boakai, you're Liberia's president today. You're now president for Unity Party members or the rescue missionaries. No, you are Liberia's president. And the children who are selling in the streets, some of their parents voted you. Some of their parents, in fact, some of them Oliver, it will interest you to know that the number increased because some of the parents were sent home from the different ministries in the country when Mr. Boakai took over. The Ministry of State, the Ministry of Transport. You have a lot of different ministries. Some of the parents were sent home, and at the end of the day, they needed to find another solution. So you have their kids in the streets. Some of them, they're selling water, they're selling cold drinks and other stuff. Some of the parents were employed, but when you came to power, you sent them home. So today you have an increase in the number of children selling right now in the streets. Are they not Liberians? They are. And let's go back to what Oliver was saying about Ocean girls or Yana boys. You talked about that as well, Mr. Boakai. Today we still have them. A lot of them. So Oliver was trying to find a certain audio where a lady talked a lot. But for me, I want to take this from another angle, Oliver. Was Mr. Boakai saying young women would not be selling in the street under the hot sun because he had in store, a plan to create jobs for them? Because that's one of the things they talked about, job opportunities, right? So if you had said we wouldn't have young girls or young women to be in the streets, or the sun is really hot, they wouldn't be there, and the money they're earning, they're unable to get just a bag of rice. Mr. Boakai, you're here. Did you say that because you were thinking about creating jobs for them? Or was that just said as a mere campaign message? If it was based on that, it means you're not doing well right now. 1 year, some months into your administration as Liberia's president, rescue number 1, and we still have children in the street. This is not a right, in fact. This is an opportunity for you to prove yourself. Your years of experience as a leader. This is an opportunity for you, Mr. Boakai, to prove yourself to Liberians. This is a moment where you are supposed to say, we are taking a different approach because we said, George, we have failed Liberians, and we're here to prove that we are a better option.
Let's ask the people what are they get hearing it.
So the children in the street, for me, I want to know, the children in the street, are they Liberians or are they Ghanaians?
The children come from Guinea. They come from Guinea.
Gambians, like where are they from? I'm not sure they're Liberians because Mr. Boakai said after 4 months.
And we end up
At the time he made that statement, after 4 months, you wouldn't see them.
You were telling them to check.
You will see a new Liberia.
Yeah, so
you will see transformation.
1 year, 3 months now.
So it is 1 year. How many months?
3 months.
3 months.
What a new Liberia. When the children would leave the street.
Liberia is new now. You have a rescue Liberia.
Yeah, when would the children leave the street? When the young. So that one know for the children.
Ghanaians in the streets. You have Nigerian kids.
He didn't make it appear like it would take a long time before he start changing the country.
After 3 months, after 4 months.
How many months? 4 months.
And here we are. Election was October 2024, and later on it went to November. And after that, here we are. Mr. Boakai was sworn into office January of 2024. So it has been 1 year plus.
We're going to make it long.
So if Mr. Boakai has forgotten, because I mean, I don't want to say in getting old now and stuff like that now. Because I remember we said something the other day about the 3 missing boys. And Mr. Boakai still talked about LMP to, have that investigated again, even though it was done and his police AG said something about it. Maybe Mr. Boakai has forgotten, and that's why we're here to remind Mr. Boakai, because why? We love Liberia, and in order for this country to progress, in order to secure national security and stability, it is important to have Mr. Boakai understand what he said to Liberians. It is important to have him rescue the country if he has forgotten his mission. He has his missionaries.
Good.
If they do not remind him, I think it is important that we do so.
If you're over there and you notice Mr. Boakai start transforming the lives of our usher getting and the children working set the co-water on the street, maybe unless I am myself blind. Maybe we can see.
I know I can wear glasses, but
So
no.
if you're there and the prophet started transforming the life, giving them the life of dignity that he promised, like he was saying here, if you start seeing it happening, call us and say, okay, you're lying. No usher getting we can see in the country. The prophet start working on their life and start making them better off. If you're there, call us. You already know the numbers. 886-500-104-776, 104-104 are the numbers to call. We'll continue with the conversation on tomorrow. I want a few of you to call us before we operate. But before you call, listen to him again one more time. Maybe the thing you want to say will change your mind.
Oh, dear, yourself. The money you make can't even buy right. You can't do young lady that bring the street. Oh, dear, yourself. The money you make can't even buy right. You can't do it. You want to put dignity on people. That's what we hear. That's the mission we have.
Okay, so Mr. Parker was making a statement under John Real leadership. So he said the money you can sell, you who the usher getting, it can't even buy rest. So we want to ask you who's still selling?
You can buy
The money you're making, you can buy rest?
Go back.
Has he already registered your name now, to put you, to change your life? Call us and let's have your input. We're beginning with Man CC. Go ahead, General. Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you for the show again. Okay.
You heard it, Papi.
Okay, this Papi lied too much. Papi is a liar. We told the people about when. No market here will set in the street. Even the young girl and young boy.
The one from playing.
Yeah. So I'll take on my phone who speak out again. I will reference who speak out. I'll put it on you to listen to it. You get the more things that you lie. You want to start saying that we must have more power of people and go sit after he take back, they have to ring by your people and go to a house. If the thing to give me, what was a real big job for them? That one of the power, one that will get a own book that will sell out in their store. So then they can say in the city telling me, well, who can it to my son? What will go in now? Honestly, that's the one. But you're already nothing.
So we reminding him 1 year, 3 months, maybe you say just starting, but you are telling the people to so
go let's say 1 year we'll go pull up on one there.
Okay.
It will be near me, I will pull up on one. Go let's say thank you.
We leave you right there, Man CC. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. One minute. How you doing? How are you, sir? Go ahead from Zimbabwe. Let's hear you, Chief. But tell the Papa say you do it. Maybe that just 1 year, 3 months. Maybe.
It's going to
Okay. All right, my dear brother. Thank you. Oh, my dear brother. Thank you very much. We'll leave you. We'll take the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah.
We're good, sir. Let's hear you. You heard about it.
Yeah. Thank you for the discussion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Money is money. And 1 million we are sent. Follow of different coaching we are.
Go ahead, Caddy.
Okay, let me tell you this. You know, the papi last was talking. The papi was telling the people in Alaska. The papi was telling the people that say, my woman can say, oh, my woman can say, water. My woman can say, so, why not give me the person that say, I'm not saying this thing and go wrong with it. So the papi was telling them,
Oh, like you were live, you were prophesizing in, and you were not the people? All right. We leave you right there. We leave you right there. Thank you. Our time is up. We leave you. We gotta go. Go ahead. Let's hear you quickly. No time. Good evening, my brother. Mm-hmm.
This president we have is a very big mistake we made in this country. It's a serious embarrassment in this country. Clearly, have you forgotten what it is a serious liar, even with what he said in the president. Have you forgotten when Joseph Brother said, get out some water?
No, I wasn't telling you about
And you're talking about but integrity, and he's still pushing it so we won't be accountable for it. Have you forgotten when he said in 90 days that no car will exist in the world? Have you forgotten during the State of the Nation address when he told the people?
Say, Representative.
Administrator, rent tracking that, gas tracking that, fuel tracking that, completely commodity now. So, the next one that he's talking about, how possible for you to be that you know the number of people who 16,000 plus, approximately. Young people in the city are saying that they talk about it for water, but that's how sincere leaders can be.
Okay. Somebody said let me hold for. I just 1 year, 3 months. Maybe in 2 years time, you will start doing it. Okay. All right, brother. Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. We're just taking 4 more after you. Yeah, 3 more after you. Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. I want to do me a few.
I'm listening.
Yeah. So sometimes when you're running a show, I get it.
Hello, let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing? Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir.
Actually, it lasts to us. It lasts to all of us because people took me to be other men like Hara, but they are probably there after up to person we are asking our brothers, our sisters, living sick. I mean, it's unfortunate to see this on our own man line.
But somebody will say that 6 years. So after 1 year, 3 months, let me hold for small. Maybe something will change. Maybe the channel will soon on the road. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We'll leave you. We take the other person. Go ahead quickly. Hello, ma'am.
This is Beno Yango calling for Joe Community.
Ma'am Beno Yango, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay. People, I just want to tell you, this worker man, the men are liars. The men are liars. The men look at your way to women that don't have husband, children. That's what I was saying about workers. We need to eat. Our children need to sell water. They stood over there and laughed to us. Laughed to the Ladrupos also are not even thinking that Baka is a liar. That is what say your children will not stand in the street. I will do this. Baka is a liar. Anything that he say, he always lie. He's a black liar.
We leave you right there. We take the last person on the line and we go home. We'll come back here tomorrow. Let's talk to the last person. Go ahead. Quickly, you're the last caller.
Yeah, thank you. This is Edmond. I want to lie. You know, all about the Liberian people are obligation low sorrowful. And some of us don't understand. Me, Baka didn't lie to me because I was fully aware, and I am aware that Baka cannot deliver for the Liberian people. He could not deliver for the Liberian people, and he can't deliver for the Liberian people. But here is the issue. Baka told you that you will sell it on the street, you can't even be able to buy a rest. But at that time, you will even buy a market. Baka come to power now. He could not even allow you to even peacefully sell on the street. Even when you are allowed to sell there, they are not even buying for you. If you listen to that recording, Baka never provided any solution what you could have do to change your life. But yeah, you are dancing. Rescue one. Rescue one. We didn't provide any solution. How you just can you say, oh, you're not be selling on the street because you're selling, you're not able to buy a rent. Oh, you're telling them, you're not selling on the street by the time they're sort of being school. You can't make us. You didn't provide any solution.
Okay.
What people are doing.
Thank you.
The solution. That's what you go for. But like people didn't care for that. All they were celebrating for, he will go to heaven and manna will drive from heaven to change the for them. Here we are. And we're going to be into it. I pray that God can rescue this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Unless we got to go home, we don't have the
I
time.
mean, we share the same prayer. We're praying and hoping that Mr. Bwaka will definitely rescue Liberia. But until then, we're going to be here on tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow Lunsa is playing. Anyway, whatever the case is, when you see you.
Our small children's market